So, what happened to Stealth Force? Now, back in the day when I was excited and hyped for Dark of the Moon, I remember how Hasbro made such a big deal out of Stealth Force. It wasn't that much of a big deal in the games, but it was a really, part of the gameplay aspect of Dark of the Moon, the game. The good one before they sold out to a crappy company that gave us Rise of the Darkspark. We don't talk about that. And now Stealth Force has kinda just disappeared? Maybe? So what is Stealth Force? I think we should start with that. But before we go on, I want to give a shout out to Michael Garcia, since he said that he wanted a shout out. So I gave him a shout out because that's what any good YouTuber does. See guys, I do read the comments! Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, Stealth Force. So Stealth Force is basically Autobots and Decepticons are able to go into, vehicle mode. And while in vehicle mode, they basically, popped up weapons and stuff, which makes them, it basically makes them more dangerous. They have more advanced weaponry. They have somewhat of the agility of just being a vehicle, and they have the firepower of being a robot. So Stealth Force is actually pretty powerful. The first time we see Stealth Force in the movie is when the Autobots are raiding an illegal nuclear power plant. Bumblebee transforms into his Stealth Force mode and then proceeds to eradicate the humans. And later in the film, we see the Autobots using their Stealth Force against the Dreads. And after that, we don't see Stealth Force ever again. Supposedly, I guess you could say that Optimus Prime's trailer kinda counts as Stealth Force, but this is like stretching it. And in Age of Extinction, we have no signs of Stealth Force. Not in a single moment did an Autobot or Decepticon, while in vehicle mode, busted out weapons and stuff. I mean, Galvatron and Stinger did, but having a couple of missiles there and not having the entire vehicle be transformed to look like this, I don't count that as Stealth Force. And even Rise of the Darkspark gave Stealth Force to characters like Lockdown and Stinger, so we can confirm that that was not Stealth Force. In Dark of the Moon, the game, Stealth Force is extensively used. Stratosphere uses Stealth Force, Mirage uses Stealth Force, Starscream uses Starscream kinda uses Stealth Force. Even Megatron has Stealth Force in the game, and that's kinda weird. A lot of people might not, consider this to be Stealth Force, but in the 5th movie, when Bumblebee and Barricade were having their quote-unquote fight, Bumblebee kinda transformed like half his vehicle mode to, bust out a weapon and stuff, and shoot Barricade while he was, pursuing him. I'm guessing we could count that as Stealth Force. It's not like full Stealth Force, but it's partially Stealth Force, so therefore it does count as Stealth Force. But after that in the film, we had no signs of Stealth Force. Now this is kinda weird considering the Hasbro pushed for Stealth Force so much to, make toys about it, so much to include it in a game. So Stealth Force hasn't really been used to its full extent since Dark of the Moon, and even then it was barely used. So I do like to consider that the last night version of Bumblebee transforming into half a robot and then shooting Barricade does count as Stealth Force. I wouldn't say it does count, it makes Stealth Force a bit more special. Also, the fact that the TF Wiki does not consider this part to be part of Stealth Force should be considered a crime. So now I'm going to tell you some of the toys that actually came equipped with Stealth Force. So we have Bumblebee, Crumplestone, Mirage, Oil Pan, that's an actual name, Optimus Prime, Starscream, Megatron, Sideswipe, High Wire, Knockout, Dirt Rocket, Barricade, Bumblebee, Classic Leftfoot, Autobot Top Spin, Big Hoss, Starscream, Optimus Prime, and Bumblebee. Quite a few characters got Stealth Force toys, but not a lot from the, cast from Dark of the Moon. Like, barely some of them, got Stealth Force toys, and vast majority of them are actually rookies or newcomers that we don't know anything about. So, why was Stealth Force dropped? So, if I had to give a reason why Stealth Force was dropped, it's because it's expensive as hell. I mean, do you guys have any idea how much having Bumblebee transform from a car to a robot on screen cost? It's extremely expensive. The Transformers movies are expensive overall. Hasbro really puts a lot of money into them, which is funny because you would consider we should get better quality with that much amount of money being wasted. But whatever, Hasbro's Hasbro and they will do whatever they think it's right. Now you cannot have like an entire army of cars like suddenly, you know, ship this part and then shift that other part to, but then that other part unfolds and a weapon comes out and then multiple weapons come out at the same time. That's expensive and takes so much time. So having them like do that, it's really expensive. It takes a lot of time and money, especially when you consider that you already have plenty of robots in the movie and explosions. Like putting a few extra, you know, dollars to have this car get all these weapons, that's not gonna serve too much of a big purpose in the movie aside for a few action scenes. It's not really very productive to the overall, you know, production of a movie. A little bit of a side note over here. When I was young, even until now, I still believe that the wreckers are in stealth mode, because I swear that one time I was seeing the wreckers like on film and one of them appeared without, you know, his weapons. I think it was Roadbuster. He appeared without weapons and the next shot he was with weapons. So I believe that the wreckers are on Stealth Force like 100% of the time for whatever reason. I don't know. But anyways, Stealth Force is expensive. Having Bumblebee, you know, have a Stealth Force in that one scene in The Last Night, only for it to, you know, not appear anywhere else. Not only does it not serve a purpose to the greater story, not that there's one in the first place, but it's expensive, and that money could be used to add another transformer or add another, you know, scene to a certain transformer that keeps going missing, you know. Wink wink, Barricade. Also, there's also the possibility that the Stealth Force toys didn't sell well overall. I mean, some of the toys couldn't transform. Now, I want to say that any Transformers toy who does not transform from a car to a robot or a robot into something, it's outright a crime and should be punishable by death. So, I mean, who would like to buy a Barricade toy who doesn't transform? Now, I'm gonna get that one guy in the comments who's gonna say yes, but the vast majority is gonna say no, so I'm gonna ignore you. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, there's a possibility that the toy line didn't do that well. I mean, there was this old toy line of Transformers. What was it called? The Pretenders. The Pretender toy line didn't sell very well, and that's why Hasbro dropped the idea. Only years later to, you know, revisit it, like now in the Power of the Primes toy line. So yeah, either the toy line was a failure and, you know, Hasbro didn't want to push Stealth Force anymore, or they just don't do it because it's too expensive. Either one of them works, honestly. They're both like pretty reasonable explanations. As an in-universe explanation, there's actually not a concrete, you know, in-universe explanation as to why the Autobots and Decepticons don't use Stealth Force as often. I mean, imagine Barricade while he's pursuing Kate in The Last Night. He could activate Stealth Force and easily kill them. Or what about Barricade while he's pursuing Bumblebee? All he has to do is go behind him and then activate his Stealth Force, and then BAM! He shoots Bumblebee and damages him, forcing him to transform. Those extra scenes, while cool, they are expensive, and I don't think there's an in-universe, you know, explanation as to why they don't do it anymore. I guessing they just don't do it because, you know, there's no toy line to promote, and having a Stealth Force that will be pointless and serve no purpose in the bigger picture and stuff. So, is Stealth Force dead? I'm gonna have to say yes for now. I think Hasbro has in fact quit on the idea of Stealth Force. In the line continuity, we haven't seen Stealth Force at all. In IDW Comics, I don't think there has been any sign of Stealth Force being in there. As far as I know, the movie continuity is the only continuity to use the concept of Stealth Force. However, the most recent appearance of Stealth Force was on the Rise of the Darkspark game. Ugh! Oh, really, we have to talk about that game? So, Stinger and Lockdown are able to go Stealth Force. We also see some Stealth Force variations of Bumblebee, Optimus, and Drift. And that's about it. We only see those characters because Rise of the Darkspark sucks and couldn't add any more Age of Extinction characters. You had one job, whoever published this game. But yeah, Stealth Force is a dead concept. Is it coming back? It could come back like the Pretenders did. Now in the Power of the Primes tournament, the Pretenders came back. Of course, they are different. They're not the same Pretenders. Like, they changed the whole concept now. But I think Stealth Force could come back, but with time. Don't expect to see Stealth Force come back in the foreseeable future. Will it come back? Eventually it will, but for now, no, I would say Stealth Force is pretty much dead. But anyways, guys, what do you guys think of Stealth Force? Do you think this is a good concept? Do you think it's a dumb concept? Would you guys like to see more of it? And leave your comments down below because I love hearing them. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. This video was made possible thanks to our amazing patrons, Elle and Mirage. Oh, and Mirage, by the way, that thing you wanted me to do, I will do it. Just give me a little while to, make some more videos during my break, so, I have stuff ready, okay? I'm also working on the wasted potential for cliff jumpers, so stay tuned for that. And also, I want to do a special announcement. I'm doing a $20 card giveaway. PlayStation cards, Xbox, eBay, whatever you want. To enter, I only need two things. Number one, I need you to go to this video, link's gonna be in the description down below. And as soon as it reaches 500 likes, I'm gonna choose one of the comments from there. And one of you is gonna be the winner. So then I'm gonna contact you with your Gmail, or probably gonna send you a message saying, hey yo, give me your Gmail. Then I'm gonna send you the code for whatever you want. If you want a PSN card, an Xbox card, I'll get you anything. It's $20 in cards, so you can spend in digital stuff. You know what I mean. So just 500 likes, comment down below your favorite part of the video, not this video, the video I'm telling you to go to. And as soon as it reaches 500 likes, the giveaway will end. Yeah. So the reason I chose 500 is to give you guys plenty of time to go and vote, because I want to include as many of you guys as as I can. That way all of you have an equal chance of actually winning. All you gotta do is like the video and comment. That's it. So pretty simple, right? Anyways, bye guys.